Full disclosure, I have cut out the attorney's part because, listen, I'm just real tired of hearing him speak for her. And I know she's going through a lot, but we haven't heard from you, Sarah. You should have diarrhea of the mouth. And thank you for sharing what you have shared and what you're about to continue to share as I fast forward past your attorney. Because I just don't want to hear him right now. So, again, you can go to Chris Thorne's show and you can see this full audio. He did not cut out the attorney. And the only thing I want to mention that I heard the attorney say right here is that she does want to cremate her son. Now, I don't know if that's because of the condition he was in, but that, ouch, you know? I don't know. Maybe she just wants to keep his ashes. I hope it's not because of the condition he's in, because that would mean, he was locked away in what they're calling a tote. When I think of a tote, I think of like a bag, but it's not. It's more of a bin with a lid on it. And so being squished in there for the amount of time he was in there after being struck in the head and also lying in a bathtub for 2 days, his body could have been in really bad shape. So maybe that's what that's about. Other than that, there's absolutely nothing that the attorney said that I don't think she could have said or that I think is extremely important. But please feel free to go watch the whole video if you do want to hear more from him. This particular video that I'm sharing, it's about Sarah Olson speaking out. So that's what I want to hear. And that's what I want to share.
And I'm trying not to talk so much while this is going on. I'm trying to just let it play and watch what y'all say about everything. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the interview of Sarah Olson.
Buzz and Woody, those two were his favorite, but he loved all of them. He loved Toy Story.
How are you holding up now in light of everything you've been through?
I'm holding up. I've just, it's hard. Just taking it day by day. Nobody ever expects something like this. I still am trying to, understand things.
In your statement, you talked about your ex being charged. No one's been charged with murder yet. Obviously, what do you hope as far as perhaps upgraded charges and people being charged?
I believe the police have all the information that they need. And as far as charges, they know what they're going to do.
Guys, just like I said, look at her body language, you can't, it's like she can't focus on what she's saying. She pretty much look at her mess coming out there on the camera, but that's besides the point. I saw somebody say, look like she reading something. It could be, but I doubt it though, because she probably know what question they was going to ask her, unless she just that damn good that she know right off top what question they were going to ask her. But again, her body's physically there, but her mind is all over the place. And I look at some of her pictures that they got on Google. She don't look nothing like this, so, but I get it. Nevertheless, I get it.
What would you say to Teresa Balboa? At one point, she had, apparently told police that you had the boy. Now she's the one facing a charge in connection with the case. What would you say to her?
I have nothing to say to her.
What do you miss the most about yourself?
Having him? He was sweet. He was very obedient. He was definitely a mama's boy.
Sarah, you were trying to go through the legal ways of getting him back in your possession.
Yes, I was. Dalton took Sam last January in 2020.
Okay, for those who haven't seen this, she's going into little details about what happened with this whole situation. So, listen, for those who haven't seen it.
And never returned him. Actually told me that I would never speak to him again.
Y'all heard what she said? He took him, never returned him, and pretty much told her, you would never talk to him again. But again, like I said last night, you gave this mom the blues, the biological mom of your child. You gave her the blues, but yeah, you kept him around a woman who really seemed like she didn't give a damn about you. I mean, and pretty much dude trying to take your life. I don't get that. I don't. That's the part I don't understand. You know, you gave her the blues, but you cherished Teresa Rocket Balboa. That's the part I just don't understand. But let's continue.
And yeah, I called police after police trying to figure out what I could do, and it was a civil matter. So I had to take it to court. And, you know, things can be slow.
When was the last time you were able to spend time with Ben?
May 31st of 2020.
All right, for those who didn't hear that, he asked her when the last time she spent time with him. Y'all heard what you just said. May the 31st of 2020. That's the last time she spent time with him. Wow.
That was his birthday party.
Can you talk more about what that interaction was like? Remember what happened? Your moments with him?
Yeah, when I got there, he told me, I knew you would come for me. And, you know, he just basically stood with me the whole time. And I was planning on taking him home that day, but I was stopped.
So were you able to talk to him on the phone or communicate with him at all? Not at all.
Dalton, no. I was not allowed.
What would you say about it?
What she should have done, in my opinion, I guess this one of the situations was shoulda, coulda, woulda, and I guess it is too late to say that now. But however, though, if she had sole custody of the boy when he came to you, me personally, I probably got the hell out of Dodge, snatched him up, got the hell out of Dodge, you know. And I would have threw him a birthday party myself or whatnot. But then again, you know, she said she was stopped by him. You know, man, again, I want y'all just listen to what she's saying. You can hear the dysfunction even in how she explained the story. You can just hear the total dysfunction in this whole thing, period, you know. So I don't know if Sarah was scared of Dalton, or was she scared of retaliation, or was she scared of what people might think of her and say, oh, you taking him away from his son, this, that, and third, you know. Or maybe it's all three. I don't know. But she said she was stopped, so... Man, wow.
Dalton's choices as a parent. Who was taking care of Sam?
I don't know how to comment on that anymore. I don't know.
Where were you when you found out the news that the body was identified as Samuel's, and what were your mind?
Well, when I found out there was a body, I was...
Darlene Wilson said, I would have to read up on this story, not sure what this is about, but her soul is lost and I feel heartbroken for her. Oh, Darlene, you got a whole lot to catch up with, boo. You can go down my timeline and see about this story, or I tell you what, type in Samuel Olson and just follow the timeline. Follow the timeline.
Actually, downtown Houston Police Department, and I just walked out and had my phone in the car, and that's when I heard that there was a body, and I don't know, when they gave me a couple of days, you know, they knew it was him right away. I just...
I'm assuming you want justice, but what does justice look like for you, or what would that mean for you?
For the people involved to get, you know, legally what they deserve. And just a lot of change needs to happen in the legal system, among the people, among parents. You know, it's not just my kid. It's not just me. It's a lot of people.
Facts.
Going through the same, not the same thing, but the same thing. And something needs to be done.
And has Samuel been laid to rest? Is there been a funeral, or what?
He is currently at the funeral home still.
Straight up zombie. I mean, her mind just gone.
Anything you want to say to the public? This case is obviously...
Her mind just gone.
I don't know.
We both spoke with the new police chief, Troy.
Sarah, do you believe there is somebody else involved besides Balboa?
I do.
Who? Talk this way, Sarah.
The police know. The police will find out.
Excuse me.
But yes, I do.
Excuse
believe
me.
that it is more than just her.
Now, for those who didn't hear the question, because this one was kind of low, she asked her, do you think other people are involved? She said, yes, I do, and the police know. And I think they finna ask her about Dalton.
Any idea why? Why was Andy?
I have no idea.
Can you share with us your favorite memory or best memory of your son?
I always loved when he called me beautiful.
Sarah, do you believe Dalton is involved?
I do.
Y'all heard it?
I don't see how he couldn't. With all the evidence that has now been brought
Exactly.
to life, how are you not involved?
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Let me replay that again.
He couldn't. With all the evidence that has now been brought to life.
Any idea why? Why was Andy?
I have no idea.
Can you share with us your favorite memory or best memory of your son?
I always loved when he called me beautiful.
I mean, mine just gone.
Sarah, do you believe Dalton is involved?
I do. I don't see how he couldn't. With all the evidence that has now been brought to life, how are you not involved?
I agree. I agree.
Or do you think that we'll have a public memorial, or will it be private?
I'm not sure yet.
Do you recall what were your last words to him on that May 21st party you were able to see him?
Yeah, I told him I loved him and that everything would be okay.
Was it at Dalton's mother's house?
It was.
That was the Allison incident.
It was.
What do you think about him dropping those charges?
Oh, I'm glad because I was innocent.
But any other questions? Anybody?
Right, Victoria.
Any
Right.
interaction with Balboa?
Other than last year at the birthday party, she said hi to me. No. I've never met her other than that.
So you had no idea she was going to care of your son at all?
I thought Dalton had him. I thought he was good with his dad.
Anybody else? And I thank you, everybody.